Good evening, and welcome back to The Fire. This one is fiction mostly, though the folks in Nova Scotia will swear on their grandmothers it is gospel. It is called the Oak Island Money Pit, and it has been swallowing men and money for better than 200 years.
A hole in the ground. That is the story. A very old, very expensive hole.
It starts in 1795. A boy is out on a little island off the south shore, and under an old oak tree he finds a round dip in the earth, like something was buried and the ground settled over it. So he comes back with 2 friends and a couple of shovels, and they start to dig.
As boys do, and they find worms and a raccoon and go home for supper.
They find a layer of flat flagstones. Then they keep going, and about 10 feet down, they hit a platform of oak logs laid tight across the shaft. They pull those up, dig another 10 feet, and there is another platform. Another 10 feet, another one. Somebody built this, Carol. Somebody dug deep and sealed it, layer after layer on purpose.
Or a well caved in. People built wells before they built television.
A well does not come lined with charcoal and putty and coconut fiber from halfway across the world. Because the deeper they went over the years, the stranger it got. Charcoal at one level, ship's putty at another. Fiber that has no business growing anywhere near Nova Scotia.
All right, that is a little odd. I will give you the coconut.
And at about 90 feet, they say they found a stone. Flat, dark, cut with a line of little figures nobody could read. One fellow claimed he puzzled it out. It said, 40 feet below, 2 million pounds are buried.
Convenient that the mystery stone gives directions. Did it also list the hours and the parking?
You would laugh less if you had been there for what came next. They dug on toward that mark, tired and sure they were close, and overnight the pit filled. Water cold and dark, right to the brim. They bailed for days and could not gain an inch.
It is an island, Marty. There is water on every side. Holes near the ocean get wet? This is not witchcraft. This is Tuesday.
Except this water was salt, and it rose and fell with the tide. Somebody long before those boys had dug tunnels from the sea into the heart of that pit. Booby traps. Flood the shaft the moment a digger got near the prize, and drown the treasure back into the dark.
You are telling me ancient pirates installed plumbing.
I'm telling you what men found when they tried to beat it. Over the next 200 years they came, one company after another with bigger pumps and steam drills and money to burn. And every single time they got close, the sea came in and took it back. Fortunes, Carol. Whole fortunes poured straight down that hole.
Well, there is your treasure. It is the money the diggers threw in. Congratulations, everyone found exactly what they buried.
Even a young Franklin Roosevelt dug there, years before he ever ran for anything. Presidents, prospectors, dreamers. And it was not just money it took. Over the years, at least 6 men died on that island. Drowned in the shaft, or crushed, or lost to the machinery.
6. That is a graveyard for a hole that has never once shown a nickel of gold.
And that is the part the old-timers whisper. They say the pit made a bargain long ago, that 7 men must die before it gives up what it guards. 6 have gone down into the dark. 6.
Which means, by your arithmetic, it is still waiting on 1.
Still waiting. The pit is still there tonight, half flooded, ringed with the rusted rigs of every man who thought he would be the clever one. Nobody has ever reached the bottom. Nobody knows who dug it or why, or whether there is anything down there at all but cold salt water and one open seat at the table.
On that cheerful note, good night, everyone. Sleep tight.
Good night, folks. Mind the old oak trees.
And do not, whatever you do, go digging under one to find out. 6 is plenty.